How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Slifer, back at it again, here with a tag challenge video. Yes, I have been summoned by the Whooper Nation. The 31st himself has tagged me in a Mascot challenge video. I'm a little late to replying to this. You know how I am with my unannounced hiatuses. Dab on them haters. So let's get into it, Let's start with the rules, alright? Types and abilities and moves need to make sense, obviously. No legendary signatures, etc. Keep it fair and balanced. Base stat total is going to remain the same, and it must do a final evolution. So, to improve the competitive aspect of my Mascot Weavile was kind of difficult with the removal of Return and Frustration and Pursuit going into this generation. Gave a little bit of a challenge, but I think I managed just fine. So I came up with two probable abilities, and for anyone who's been a fan of the channel, knows I've been begging for a adaptability Weavile or a Mega Weavile with adaptability for quite some time now. I think the ability would make really strong usage of its high base physical attack and speed, as well as its shallow move pool, basically just covering its dual stab. And I think spikes, given that, at least to me, Weavile seems very ninja-ish, I think spikes would be an incredible tool for Weavile to have access to, since it's forcing switches quite often. You'd be able to throw spikes up all the time, so choice band, adaptability, jolly, max speed, max attack with spikes, and you just have your stab. You have your knockoff, your icicle crash, and your ice shard. I think that'd be a pretty cool set. I originally thought of refrigerate, but again, with, like fake out and return, but of course return's not in this generation, so that's kind of frustrating. And another possible one would be Speed Boost, and I threw the heavy duty boots on it because they're my favorite fucking item in the new generation. Obviously that ice type, giving you a weakness to Stealth Rock, being able to negate that. And then Speed Boost, because again, it's a very fast Pokemon, it's a ninja-like Pokemon, its Pokedex entries talk about how fast it is, so you'd be able to throw out a fake out, do some nice chip, get that free Speed Boost, and on this one I'm running Adamant since we're already, 349 speed, gaining some speed with the Speed Boost, knockoff, icicle crash, and still sporting spikes. Weavile's move pool is very shallow. I can't think of any other moves though that it should learn that would make sense. Obviously Earthquake would help it out a ton, but it doesn't seem the most practical for it. And as far as the base stats go, I would look at that 45 base special attack. I'd scoop 20 points right off of it, make it 140 base physical attack. So that would put it with the likes of Wishy-Washy, Mega Sharpedo, Mega Aggron, Archop, Starmanitan, Conkeldurr, Rhyperior, right around this range. I think that is, 20 points really makes the difference, whether it's, when you're dealing with adaptability and these many more points. Hold on, let me fix the dimensions so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Technical difficulties, bro, come on. OBS, why you always fucking with me? Why you always fucking with me? Here we go. We can see that versus defensive Corviknight with max HP, max Fizz Def. I'll make this shit smaller. Boom. Icicle Crash doing 51 to 60 to max bold. Corviknight making it a guaranteed 2-hit KO with adaptability, choice band, jolly, and base 140 physical attack. We go to Corsola, Glare, another really obnoxious defensive Pokemon. Boom. Guaranteed Oko knockoff. Deserved. Toxapex, guaranteed to a KO after knockoff. 59 to 62. That's some good fucking damage, bud. That's some good damage. We would see Rotom Heat, guaranteed Oko from knockoff, 2-hit KO'd. 59% of the chance of the time with Icicle Crash. Really making use of that adaptability, and boom, we would see on Seismitoad still guaranteed 2-hit KO, guaranteed 2-hit KO after leftovers from knockoff or Icicle Crash, doing that huge amount of work. Incredible revenge killer. Of course, we'd have more regular calcs if we were the Speed Boost variant, but Adamant, so we'd bring that to 120. Oh boy, my hotkeys are going crazy. So we would see base 120. On that, we'd switch to Adamant. So knockoff still a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Icicle Crash still a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Still doing work. Obviously not getting these guaranteed Okos, but we'd still be getting 2-hit KOs if we were the Adamant and Speed Boost variant. Obviously, we'd have to take the Choice Band off. Let's throw a Choice Scarf on it just for better calcs. Boom, still, likely to 2-hit KO. Guaranteed 3-hit KO, can't quite do it, but, if we have that layer of Spike Up, since we're always throwing our spikes up, boom, guaranteed 2-hit KO. And as for the typing, I think Ice Dark is fine. I think it suits it and its aesthetic pretty nicely. Of course, my dimensions are trash now. Shoutouts to Streamlabs OBS for fighting me every step of the way of this video. Professionalism, I know. Always the finest of professionalism on the channel. I do think one really big thing I would change about Weavile, though, aside from, we got the little change in the base stat total, putting it at 379 attack at base 140. We would, we'd give it spikes. We'd give it access to a better ability, of course, because both pressure and knockoff are pretty garbage. Or, excuse me, not pickpocket, yeah, pressure and pickpocket. Pretty garbage, honestly. I get it, it's like the knockoff Pokemon, but come on, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. But I think one of the biggest flaws about Weavile that not enough people talk about is, the shiny form. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at this shit. This is trash. Unacceptable. I'm gonna chef up some shit in Photoshop in 3 seconds that's gonna look better, and I'm gonna edit that in and put it right here now and go. Yeah, look at that. Cool beans. And so that is going to conclude my input on the tag challenge, the Mascot tag challenge, on improving my mascot in a competitive manner. And so now it's time for who I'm going to tag in this video. My first tag will be the one and only Mr. Mine and Negative, good homie of mine, huge fan of Pokemon and Pokemon Showdown themselves. Been doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content lately, but whatever, I also fucks with Yu-Gi-Oh pretty heavy if you couldn't tell by the name. So make sure to check him out. I'll make sure to leave links in the description down below for everyone I tag and for Wooper Nation's Mr. 31st themselves. Now let's continue on to the next tag. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you all saw this coming. I'm going to tag Barack Obama. I would like to see what his Pokemon mascot is, and the great changes he would bring to it, and its competitive viability. So with that, on to the next tag. And for the final tag, I will do the artist formerly known as Gen 2 Drew Mr. I'm Drew Taku. I am a huge fan of his content, that is no secret. I'm quite the secret fangirl, as it is. So let's throw a shout out and a tag to my man Drew. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I will be back on track with, fingers crossed, back on track with your regular kind of content starting soon. Probably soon, but who knows. I'll try to get a video out later this week, and so make sure to smash the like button and tell me what color your socks are. See y'all next time. Peace out. Bye.